Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Mii Maker U. The theme for today's video is Disney Pixar's movie Up, and we are going to make 3 Miis based on characters from that film. So we are going to jump right on in there and make a new male Mii. The facial style we want is in the second column and third row. We will switch to the features tab and pick the style in the bottom right corner, thus the third column and fourth row. Head on over to our hair tab and we will pick the style in the third column and third row and change the color to grey. With the eyebrows we will also change the color to grey. We will pick the style on the second page in the third column and first row. And what we will do with them here is we will rotate them clockwise twice. We will shrink them once and move them down once. With the eyes we want to change the color to blue. And we will pick the style in the third column and second row, just like that. And then we will shrink them 1, 2, 3 times, rotate them clockwise twice and move them down once. Now with the nose, we will pick the style in the first column and third row, and all we're going to do with it is expand it once and change to our mouth. Now we want the style on the third column and third row of page 2, and what we will do is expand it 3 times and move it up once. Now this character needs some glasses, so we will give him the style in the third column and the first row, and what we will do with them is we will shrink them once and then move them down 1, 2, 3 times. So change the height to about 40% and the weight to 100%. Change the favourite colour to brown, and we have made Carl Fredricksen, the main character of the movie. Our next character is also going to be male. We will pick the style of the face in the second column and second row, and change the skin tone to the one in the top right. And we'll head over to the makeup tab and pick the style in the first row and second column. Hair color we want to switch to black, and head on over to page 4. We want the style in the third column and first row, and head on over to the eyebrows. We want the style in the third column and third row of page 1. Change the color to black, and what we will do with them is we will move them up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We will then move them out twice and then rotate them clockwise once. Now switch to the eyes. We want the style in the second column and fourth row, and all we need to do with these is shrink them 3 times. And pick the nose in the third column and second row. I never get used to that. Sorry, second column, third row. And what we will do is shrink it once and move it up twice. The mouth, we want the style in the second column and second row of page 1. And what we will do is shrink it twice, bloat it 3 times, and then move it up twice. All we need to do now is change the weight to 100% and the height to about 10%. Switch the favorite color to yellow, and we have created Russell, the little kid that just wants to get his badge for helping the elderly. So today's final Mii is also going to be male. We will pick the facial style in the second column and third row. As for the hair, we will go to page 5 and pick the style in the third column and second row, which is bald. Eyebrow color we want to change to blonde, which is in the second column and fourth row. And we will change the style to the one on page 2 in the first column and fourth row. Now, we're going to do something a bit weird with these. We're going to turn this into this character's ears. Yeah, I know, just bear with me, it makes sense. So, we need to move them out 10 times, which is all the way to the right. We need to move them up 7 times, which is again all the way to the right. We need to expand them 4 times, again all the way to the right. Bloat them 3 times, all the way to the right. And we need to rotate them clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4 times, not all the way to the right. So there we go. It's looking a little weird, but just bear with me. With the eyes, we need to change the color to brown. And we will go to the second page and pick the style in the first column and first row. And what we will do with these is rotate them counterclockwise 1, 2, 3 times, move them in once and then up once. With the nose, we will choose the style in the third column and second row, and then we will simply just expand expand it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. The mouth we want to choose is in the third column and first row, sorry. And what we will do with this is squash it twice, and then we will move it up 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then we will expand it 1, 2, 3 times, and move on to the glasses. Now we want to pick the glasses in the first column and third row, and we're going to turn this into this character's big black nose. So we will shrink it 3 times, and then move it down 5 times. Then lastly, we just need to add a mole. We'll move it to the right 6 times. We will move it up 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then expand it 4 times as well. And then set the height to 0% and wait till 100%, change the favorite color to yellow, and we have created Doug. Now this character isn't the best, but it's what you can do to create a dog using these features. My challenge to you guys is to see if you can make a better Doug Mii and post it as a video response to this episode, and we'll see if you can do better. But yeah, I don't think that one's too bad. It kind of looks like Doug. I'm not too ashamed of that. I do not like the cone of shame. So there we go, guys. There is episode 3 of the Mii Maker U. You can of course scan the QR codes on screen now with either your Wii U gamepad or your 3DS console to import these free Miis into your console and have them show up in your games. Leave a suggestion for themes in the comment section below, and you never know, I could pick yours for the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.